Welcome guys to my YouTube channel. My name is Kenneth. Welcome to KenTv show. So today we're having a guest, Mr. Clinton. He's going to introduce himself so that we can know him better.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ken. Thank you for this wonderful time, and I have to say it's a wonderful job that you're doing, and the initiative is a positive one, and it is a great one. My name is Clint Bothia. They usually like to call me Mr. Positive. I know you would like to know why do they call me Mr. Positive. They usually that's a brand that people give me out of being positive. In everything, I have to be positive. It doesn't matter what is happening, we have to get out what is positive, and we get to roll on and continue with life.
Okay.
I'm in the field of psychology. That is my profession. And I like dealing with the people. I usually like to call myself a sociologist, because it carries each and every person. The field is quite wide and broad, so I usually like to deal with people. In the field that is dealing with the social matters, I usually am engaged into that. Within a that is association that is dealing with the people that are dealing with the social field and social work, I'm the admin for that movement, and also Kenya Counselors and Psychologists Association within there. And also I'm a stakeholder in the USAID. I'm a member within the USAID, and Kenya National Youth Council, I'm a member too. So when we come to that matters, and also I'm a minister. When I say a minister, I do share this wonderful gospel without discrimination.
So you're born again?
Yes.
So Mr. Mbodya, very humble having you on.
Yes.
And heeding to our call when we invited you. So we're so grateful. So we're going to go to this discussion. We're going to talk about relationships. And I'm so glad that you're going to handle it professionally. So there's somebody who's out there watching. There are a lot of issues that comes with relationships. So just by simple introduction, I would like to ask you, according to your dictionary, according to your definition, or what do you take about a relationship?
Okay. I would like to be as simple as much as possible, because sometimes we sophisticate with things and make them to be so complicated, and we lose the track of it all. I would like to place it in a way that we understand it, all of us. And a relationship is a point of whereby we relating and one person to another. And we have different sets of relationships.
Yeah.
And it's an agreement, in a simple term. It's a point whereby why do this part or this person and the other person, why do they have to become, or what is making them to be together? That is the relationship. Yes. So when we talk about relationship, it's quite vast and it's quite wide, and I believe by today we can be able to get to deal with it.
So I think you said what I wanted to say. Relationships, there are different types of relationship actually.
Yes.
Work relationship,
Yes.
the family relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So I think what I wanted us to talk about is that the romantic. Do you have something like romantic relationships?
Romantic relationship, maybe I can be able maybe to touch several of them. We have platonic.
Yeah.
A platonic relationship is a relationship without sex engagement, and it's just whereby you have a relationship and you don't have any sex relationship. There's a romantic relationship, and in romantic relationship, this is whereby we can engage those romance and sex and all those kind of things. There's codependent. Codependence is whereby one person is taking care of the other person. And I believe this is quite wide. Today I believe we are just touching above, and today we want us to concentrate on romantic relationship. And also when we come to the other point, we have a casual relationship. And in casual relationship is whereby people have sex without any things. So you don't have anything that is binding you. It's only sexual. And we have a toxic relationship. There's toxic relationship. Toxic relationship is whereby it's unhealthy relationship, whereby one person is manipulating the other. And we have open relationship. Open relationship is a monogamous thing, kind of a thing. It's just, it can be sexual, but with a big number of people. It is not limited. And then we have, yes, let us just be with that one. Let us just, there's a family relationship.
Yeah.
That's it's a point whereby siblings or blood and all those kind of things. Yeah, so those are numbers that we can be able maybe to highlight. But today we want us to concentrate, as you've said, within the romantic relationship.
So I think I'm getting to like the conversation, because I'm also helping myself. And as I'm also watching, we've talked about types of relationships, and now we've said it's categorically that we are going to touch on romantic relationships. So my question is there a specific age whereby we can say that someone can start a romantic relationship, like that age? Or there's no age limit?
I'll say this. Within that, the question that you've asked, morally, when we start with the background that we are having, the African background, there's a certain age, and how are these things how are they being done? There's a Western culture. There's a culture that is out there, and there's an exposure. There's so much that is really affecting this kind of a thing. But I'll say within our days, and as a professional where I am, I find even there's a case that I had concerning, but this, I'll say it is a sexual relationship that was out there, and people there, they were terming it as romantic and all those kind of things, being misguided. A 8 years child and a 10 years child. So they were engaged into this, and they were calling it around. We are having romance and all those kind of things. So when we talk about romance, a romantic relationship, what are we really talking about it? What is this? We might be misguided about it, and most of the people are misguided. They are misguided out of the whatsoever we are taking in. There's so much absorption of wrong information that is really leading people into a wrong path. But to answer that question rightfully, as you have said, I'll say this. This one needs one to be a mature person, a sober person, and a reasoning person. And within that point, I can say in engaging into a romantic relationship needs someone that, as from 20s, that's an adult. When we talk about an adult, but you come and find even teenagers are engaging into sexual relationship, terming it as romantic and all those kind of things, but it's quite messy. It is quite messy. Yes.
So you say that 20 is okay?
Yes, 20 is okay, because why are we having this romantic relationship? It is a relationship that's supposedly to end up to somewhere. And when I say about an adult, this is a person whereby when we go to the setup, even in academic setups and all those kind of things, within someone who's 20 is someone who's already have gone through the adolescent, and within the adolescent they have overcome the adolescent, and now they are in adulthood. And in adulthood, you can be able to carry on just focusing and just spearheading this relationship to a certain direction. Yes. I believe that the essence of having a romantic relationship is maybe to end up in marriage, is maybe to have that kind of a direction. Yes.
Another question I would like to ask you, what's the difference between courtship and dating? Is there a difference?
There's a difference. There's a difference. You know, while you need to know someone, when you want to know someone, when you're within that relationship, you need to know someone very well. And knowing someone is a point whereby you need to understand how does this person think, how does this person reason, how does this person get to do things and all those kind of things. You just within kind of courting. Within the courtship moment is whereby you're having a relationship, you're just getting to know each other. And it's a point whereby a friend is taking a friendship to another high level. Now, the point whereby you've decided that you really want to take it in a higher note, that is the point whereby now I believe I've examined, I can handle your bitter side, I can handle your low moment, I can handle your high moments. You know, these are the things that really drops and destroy relationships. It is not only the negativity. Sometimes one can be extra good and you cannot be able to handle that. Sometimes someone can be extra keen and you feel like I cannot handle this. So within this moment is a point whereby you really need to understand this person clearly. Can you be able to deal with this person? Can you be able to deal with how do they reason? How do they do things? Can you be able to do that? And this is a point whereby you just get to know them. You just walk with them. You just get to work with this person, and now you can be able to take it on a note higher, and you say now, this is my fiance. Now you can be able to take to that level and say now, are you dating? Yeah, I'm dating this person.
So
Yes.
like so in dating and in courtship, can we say that in courtship sex is involved or it's not?
At this moment, people have really taken it in a different direction, and that's another thing that within the relationships and in nowadays and how people are doing it is really messing up. For me, I'll say this. You see, the moment you start engaging sex in a certain kind of a relationship, where have you targeted this relationship to go? What is it? And the moment you introduce sex to this kind of a thing, I believe it's not, the power is reduced. The power is reduced. And the moment I say this, for instance, I want to marry this girl, and I'll give you an example. Let me just give you a clear example of a case that I had. They just they started the relationship when they're in high school, and it was a distant relationship. And within this distant relationship, each other, they like each other. You start by liking each other.
Yeah.
You befriend each other. After befriending each other, now you say that now I think this friendship would like to be lifetime partners. Like friends, partners. Now, when you skip a certain stage, you become partners before friends and these kind of things, then issues become a problem. So they were friends within the academic time, and they ended up saying that we feel like we can end up in marriage. But now the problem was here. One party, well, I say the girl, just felt like I think we should be having sexual relationship. And this guy was scared and was like, I think you are a friendly person, you have many friends, and what you've made me feel within the sexual relationship, I guess this is what is happening with other people. now this man started being jealous, and he couldn't like the girlfriend now to be with other guys.